What if Bullet Train Explosion's biggest twist wasn't in the script, but hidden in a single frame? Today, we're exposing the secret even the director tried to bury. The film opens with a vibrant group of high school students embarking on an educational trip to a bustling train station. Their guide, conductor Kazuya Takahashi, radiates enthusiasm as he explains the intricate mechanics of Japan's iconic bullet trains, particularly the Hayabusa 60. His passion for connecting people through his work shines through as he answers a student question about why he chose to be a conductor rather than a train pilot. I love meeting everyone's needs and bringing passengers together. The students, buzzing with excitement, prepare to board the Hayabusa 60. Though one student, Yuzuki, appears noticeably detached, her expression clouded with unease. Business compartment. A diverse group of passengers settles in. A politician shrouded in secrecy, an Uber driver with a knack for social media, and a prominent businessman concealing his identity. As the train departs for Tokyo, the atmosphere is light, with passengers unaware of the looming danger. The calm is shattered when the train's control center receives an alarming call from an anonymous figure claiming bombs have been planted on the Hayabusa 60, dubbed the Dakaichi train. The chilling warning: if the train speed drops below 100 kilometers per hour, the bombs will detonate. Initially dismissed as a prank, the threat becomes terrifyingly real when a cargo train explodes under identical circumstances, serving as the terrorists' demonstration. Panic ripples through the control center as the caller demands 100 billion yuan to deactivate the bombs. Japan's government, adhering to its strict policy against negotiating with terrorists, refuses to comply, sparking widespread fear across the nation. Families of the passengers, along with the public, are gripped by distress as news of the crisis spreads. On the train, tension mounts as passengers grapple with the reality of their predicament. The Uber driver, seizing the moment, launches a social media campaign to crowdfund the terrorists' ransom, urging citizens to donate. Remarkably, donations pour in from across Japan, with the driver sharing real-time updates of the growing fund. Suspicion among the passengers intensifies, with many believing the bomber is on board. Eyes fall on a masked man calmly eating lunch amidst the chaos. Whispers reveal his troubled past. He once owned an aircraft repair company that suffered a devastating loss after a helicopter crash caused by a single employee's negligence. The tragedy, which killed many students, ruined his reputation and left him ostracized. The passengers' anger toward him grows, but a scandal-ridden politician seated nearby offers unexpected support, sharing his own experience with public scrutiny and assuring the man that scandals fade with time. Tensions escalate. The film unveils a stunning twist. The mastermind behind the bombs is Yuzuki, the seemingly withdrawn high school student. Her motive is deeply personal, a quest for revenge against her father, a retired police officer who abused her throughout her childhood. Yuzuki's father, hailed as a national hero after the 1975 train bombings, built his reputation on a lie. The government, unwilling to admit their failure to capture the true culprit, who died in a self-inflicted explosion, fabricated a story crediting Yuzuki's father with the terrorist's death. Yuzuki, aware of her father's cruelty and false heroism, seeks to expose his true nature to the world. That Yuzuki's plan is intricate and audacious. She collaborated with the son of the 1975 bomber, who shares her desire for vengeance against the government that tarnished his father's memory. Together, they planted the bombs on the Hayabusa 60. In a dramatic confrontation, Yuzuki addresses the passengers, revealing her pacemaker-linked bombs. Kill me, and the bombs deactivate. The choice is yours. Moved by her story, conductor Takahashi approaches her, not with violence, but with a compassionate embrace, offering her the understanding she has long been denied. With time running out, the control center devises a daring plan to save the passengers. They first transfer as many people as possible to a bomb-free compartment, which is then detached from the moving train. To rescue the remaining passengers, a second train, the Hayabusa 63, is brought alongside the Hayabusa 60 at matching speed. A precarious bridge is constructed between the trains, allowing passengers to cross one by one, their steps trembling with fear. 9 passengers, however, remain trapped on the original train, which hurtles toward Tokyo Station, closed for construction and unable to accommodate the speeding train. The situation grows dire as another train approaches on a collision course. Control room operator Kasaki, determined to avert disaster, makes a split-second decision to switch the tracks, diverting the Hayabusa 60 and preventing a catastrophic crash. In a final, heroic maneuver, Kasaki detaches the bomb-laden engine from the passenger compartment. The engine veers onto a separate track, slowing down in an empty area and triggering a massive explosion that, miraculously, claims no lives. The passenger compartment coasts to a safe stop, and all aboard are rescued. The dust settles. Police swarm the scene to apprehend Yuzuki. When asked if she feels guilt or wishes to defend herself, she remains silent, extending her trembling hands for handcuffs, a gesture of resignation. The assistant conductor, injured during the chaos, is rushed to the hospital, while Takahashi and the Uber driver are hailed as heroes for their courage and quick thinking. The film closes with a bittersweet reflection on the events. Yuzuki's plan, born from pain and a desire for justice, exposed her father's falsehoods, but at great personal cost. Takahashi's compassion and Kasaki's ingenuity saved countless lives, proving that even in the face of terror, humanity and heroism can prevail. The passengers, forever changed by their ordeal, disembark with a renewed appreciation for life and connection. The story weaves themes of revenge, redemption, and the complexity of human motives. Yuzuki's arc is a tragic exploration of trauma and the lengths one might go to seek justice. Her pain, rooted in her father's abuse and society's blind admiration of him, drives her to extreme measures, yet her vulnerability elicits empathy. Takahashi represents compassion and selflessness, choosing to connect with Yuzuki rather than condemn her. The masked man, burdened by his past, finds solace in the politician's words, highlighting the possibility of redemption even after public vilification. The Uber driver's initiative showcases the power of collective action in times of crisis, while Kasaki's quick thinking underscores the unsung heroism of those behind the scenes. The film employs a fast-paced, suspenseful narrative structure, with quick cuts and intense sound design amplifying the urgency of the crisis. The train itself serves as a claustrophobic setting, heightening the tension as passengers confront their fears and suspicions. Flashbacks to Yuzuki's childhood and the 1975 bombings provide emotional depth, while the rescue operation's high-stakes visuals, particularly the bridge transfer scene, deliver heart-pounding action. The score, blending traditional Japanese instrumentation with modern orchestral elements, underscores the emotional weight of the story. Bullet Train Crisis is a gripping tale of vengeance, sacrifice, and humanity. It challenges viewers to consider the gray areas of morality, the impact of personal trauma, and the power of empathy in the face of despair. Through its diverse cast of characters and pulse-pounding plot, the film delivers a memorable cinematic experience that resonates long after the credits roll. If the biggest twist in Bullet Train was hidden in a single frame, it means the filmmakers planted a secret detail, like a hidden clue, cameo, or Easter egg, that could change how we understand the story. It might reveal a character's true identity, hint at a crossover, or expose a backstory the script never fully explained. If the director tried to bury it, it was likely meant to stay hidden, making it a surprise only the most observant viewers would catch. So, genius twist or total nonsense? Find it out below. And if you spotted a detail we missed, drop in the comments. Prove us wrong. Be subscribed to enjoy more movies. Our next recap will blow your skirt up.